Hello dear colleagues and welcome to our channel. Today is a wonderful day because we have a very special episode for you. We will be showing you the daily routine of a typical office worker. So without any further ado, let's get started and meet our character. Her name is Sara and she lives in a big city. Sara works in a large office building. She works as a sales manager in a well-known company. This means that she has a lot of responsibilities and tasks to accomplish. In this episode, we will show you how a typical day of hers looks like. The alarm rings. It's 7 o'clock. Time to wake up. After the alarm rings, it takes Sara about 15 minutes to actually wake up. She usually sleeps pretty deeply, so it's hard for her to wake up early in the morning. When she finally wakes up, she first stretches out and yawns loudly. Then she gets out of bed and goes to the bathroom to wash herself. First, she washes her face, then she brushes her teeth, and when she's done, she also washes her hair. While she is washing her hair, she sings along to her favorite songs on the radio. Sometimes she also dances while brushing her teeth. But today she doesn't do that because she's in a hurry. She puts on some clothes, grabs her bag and runs downstairs to get some breakfast. Her mother has already prepared everything. There is bread, butter, jam and milk on the table. Sara quickly makes herself a sandwich, spreads some butter and jam on it and eats it in less than 5 minutes. Then she grabs her bag, waves goodbye to her mother and leaves the house. She needs to leave now because if she doesn't, she will be late for work. She has to start working at 9 o'clock. She takes the bus to work. The ride takes her about 20 minutes. The bus drives through the city center and every time Sara rides this bus, she marvels at all the beautiful buildings around her. When the bus stops, she quickly gets out of it and runs towards the office building. She is just in time. Her colleagues are just arriving as well. She greets them with a smile and enters the office building. In the large hall, there is a glass front door. When you enter the building, you can see the employees inside. Sara recognizes many of them. There is John from accounts, then there is Peter who works in IT. And over there is Mary. She works in marketing. All of these people have one thing in common. They are all wearing business attire. That is because they know that making a good impression is extremely important. You should always wear clean, nice clothes to work. Sara also follows this rule. Today she is wearing a blue suit, a white shirt and a pair of high heels. After Sara enters the hall, she sees her boss. He is talking to another employee. His name is Tom. Sara knows that Tom isn't a full-time employee. He is a freelancer who often works on projects together with the company. She has seen him several times before, but he has never spoken to her. She remembers his name because once she read an article about him. Tom was listed as one of the top 10 freelancers in the country. So what's your guess? What does Sara do next? Of course, she says hello to her boss. Her boss's name is Richard. He is a tall man in his early 40s. He has short brown hair and always wears a tie. At that moment, he is smiling and talking to Tom. They are laughing about something. When they notice Sara, they stop talking. "Good morning, Richard," she says. "Good morning, Sara," Richard replies. "How are you?" "I'm fine." "And what brings you here, Tom?" "Just a few projects I'm working on with Mr. Richard," Tom replies. "Oh, really? Do tell me more," Sara says. "Well, actually, I don't have much time right now. I just came to say hello to Richard and then I'll get to work," Tom says. "Of course, no problem." "Nice meeting you, Tom," Sara replies. Tom nods and walks away. So Sarah, where were you yesterday? You were absent, Richard asks. Yes, sir. I was sick, but I'm better now, Sarah replies. All right, then get to work, Richard says. Sarah nods and walks away. Now it's time for her to check her emails and answer some phone calls. Usually she spends about half an hour doing this, but today it takes her even longer. There are a lot of important messages and she doesn't want to make any mistakes. When she is done, she gets to work on her reports. She writes them on her computer. She knows that she has to finish them by tomorrow morning, so she spends the rest of the morning writing them. When the clock strikes 12, she is done with her work. She saves the report and takes her things. It's lunchtime. She takes her things and walks into the elevator. She goes down to the first floor and walks into the office building across the street. This is the office building where the company rents its cafeteria. It is located close to the main office, so most employees walk there. When Sarah enters the cafeteria, she sees all of her colleagues. They are sitting at tables and eating. She finds a free table and sits down. She takes off her jacket and places it on the chair next to her. Then she orders food at the counter and walks back to her table. At the table, she meets two of her colleagues. Their names are Bill and Sue. Hi, guys, she says. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Bill replies. I'm fine, thank you. And how about you? Me too. Great, Sue replies. We were just talking about the new project. Are you excited about it? Bill asks. Yes, I think it will be fun, Sarah replies. Yeah, we're going to have a great time, Bill says. The three of them talk about the new project for a few more minutes. Then Sarah's food arrives. She thanks the waiter and starts eating. She eats quickly and efficiently. When she is done, she places the dishes on the counter and returns to her seat. She takes her jacket and walks back to her office. Back in the office, Sarah starts drinking coffee. She loves drinking coffee. It gives her energy and makes her feel more awake. While she is drinking her coffee, she thinks about how she will finish all her tasks today. She needs to write a report, prepare for an important meeting, and make a presentation. These are only some of the things she needs to do. That is why she is drinking coffee. She needs energy to do all of these things. After drinking coffee, Sarah goes back to her desk and starts working. She knows that she still has a lot of work to do, but she isn't worried. She is a very efficient worker. That is why her boss trusts her so much. He often asks her to do difficult tasks. Now it's 5 o'clock. Finally, it's time to go home. Sarah gathers her things and walks out of the office. She takes the train home. The train ride takes her about 30 minutes. When she arrives home, she changes into comfortable clothes and goes out with her friends. She likes going out with her friends. They often go to restaurants or bars. Tonight they decided to go to a bar. Sarah is looking forward to it. She had a long day at work and now she just wants to relax and have fun. At the bar, Sarah has a few drinks with her friends. They talk about their days and laugh a lot. Sarah is very happy that she has such great friends. At 11, the bar closes. Sarah and her friends say goodbye to each other. Sarah walks home alone. She is tired but happy. She had a great day. She worked hard, but now it's time to rest. She opens the door and goes inside. She takes off her shoes and throws her bag on the couch. Then she goes to the kitchen to get a glass of water. When she is done, she goes to her room and gets into bed. She is very tired, so she falls asleep quickly. The end. Thank you for watching. See you next time.